Hello there, thanks for coming by PosterCentral.com's video blog today. I'm Pete Howard and we've got a nice medley of 1950s rock and roll and R&B posters to show you here. Here's a cardboard tour blank from 1958 for the Coasters, and what a huge rock and roll and rhythm and blues group the Coasters were in the 1950s. They were just pretty much arguably the decade's biggest, most successful. In fact, in 1957 they had the top R&B hit with Searchin'. And they're sort of known for their, I'll show you this poster as I'm talking, known for their good-humored storytelling hits. Things, written by Lieber and Stoller largely. There was just a lot of fun. Searchin' and Yakety Yak and all those. There's Ernie Freeman as the opening act. And the Coasters, very influential. A couple of bands that covered the Coasters a lot in their early days. The Beatles and the Grateful Dead. How's that for a testimony? And what's neat is that this is from July 28th, 1958, in the summer there, Lindy's Ballroom up in Roseburg, Oregon, and Yakety Yak was in the national top 5, and there it is plugged on the poster, so that's pretty cool. So staying with the Coasters in 1958, and also, there it is, with Yakety Yak prominently on the poster, here they are from Sacramento, the Coasters, and this is also a Tillman poster, and what's really nice about this one is that Dick Clark's picture is on the poster. See that? See, and it says, winner of the American Bandstand Award. That's pretty cool. Let me get in and make sure I get that good there. Winner of Dick Clark's American Bandstand Award. There we go. And there are the Coasters pictured with Clark, and then you've got the nice Yakety Yak song title, and you also have Searchin' on there, which was a very big hit, which of course the Beatles covered and everything. And what's nice about the timing of this poster, the Coasters' next 3 hits would be Charlie Brown, Along Came Jones, and Poison Ivy, all top 10 pop hits, so they were absolutely on fire. And this is a beautiful in-between size cardboard Tillman. It's not 14 by 22 and it's not a jumbo. It's a nice in-between size, and there you have, as you can see, also some opening acts down there, Sugar Pies and Pee-wees, and it's just, it's just really a nice array of artists there. Then, sticking with 1958, we go sticking with 58, we have Jackie Wilson here, and this is the summer of 58 in San Diego from the Sweetwater Ballroom, and it's kind of interesting, nice picture of Jackie. It's interesting that they would play a 1 a.m. show on a weeknight. That's pretty crazy, but really big, prominent, name on there and everything. And unfortunately, no song titles. We do love song titles on our posters, but I can say a couple of things about Jackie. I'm referencing Rolling Stone magazine once again. In their 100 greatest artists of all time, Jackie Wilson came in number 69, ahead of the Eagles, Eminem, Guns N' Roses, Hank Williams, the Supremes, the Four Tops. You're more familiar with all of those guys' music, but Jackie was ranked that high modern day. He really is. He was known as Mr. Excitement, and he was just a dynamic stage presence. How's this for a testimony to Jackie Wilson? Barry Gordy, the founder of Motown Records, called him the greatest singer he'd ever heard. And when Michael Jackson won his Grammy trophies for Thriller in 1984, when he won the award for Album of the Year, he dedicated it to Jackie Wilson. So this guy was on fire for sure. 1958 here, and this is just a couple of months before Lonely Teardrops was released, which would be Jackie's signature song. So that's maybe one more top-to-bottom scan here of it. Nice picture of Jackie. I love it when they use those famous old studio shots like that. And there you have the date, and there you have my fingers, but I guess that's just part of the process. So, okay, we move to December of 1958, and we have a poster full of musicians, but only one that really matters. Sorry about that, relatives of all the others. This is a very scarce Ritchie Valens concert poster. Look at that. It even says, "Come on, let's go," and Donna on there, sort of superimposed over his picture. It's really hard to find Ritchie Valens on a darn concert poster because his whole career was like 8 months. It was crazy. Remember in February of 59, a couple of months after this, he was unfortunately and sadly and tragically killed in the Buddy Holly plane crash. But here he is over in Hawaii on a bill with a few other, look, it's a low-octane concert poster, what can I say? But he was only 17 years old, just like he was when the plane went down, and he had 3 significant hits with "Come On, Let's Go," and "Donna and La Bamba" was actually moving up the charts, and it was only like number 75 on the charts at the time of this show, but definitely going up. And it's kind of funny to see the Drifters on here, by the way. See that with the Drifters? They're actually a Hawaiian Drifters that have nothing to do with the famous hit-making Drifters. But really, this poster is all about Ritchie Valens, and he's just really tough to find on concert poster because he was only 17 for his whole career before he sadly went down with the plane crash. So, and then finally, rounding out our fabulous 5 1950s concert posters here today, is this timeless design of Fats Domino from up in Washington State. This is a tour blank, so you'll find this from actually all over, but this one happens to be in the Tri-Cities area of Washington State. But as you can see, the great famous piano photo in person, the Fats Domino lettering, great coloring, just really, it's just a classic concert poster. Everybody likes this one. I've seen it from a lot of different cities, but I chose to use this one. And interestingly, right in the middle, between his names there, it's white on yellow, you can barely see it, but it says Going Home. That first appeared on a Fats Domino concert poster in 1953, in the same place, between the Fats and the Domino, and it was because it was his first #1 R&B hit, but it didn't touch the mainstream charts, and I'm just sort of wondering why 6 years later they would still have Going Home there, and I'm sort of thinking perhaps because it was such a sentimental favorite for Fats and his management company. That's the only thing I can think of. And, you know, it's just maybe even a little bit superstitious, right? Let's keep it on there because it's been on there since '53 and we've done nothing but go up since then. So otherwise, the song titles on here are really fun to see. There's Fats's signature song, Blueberry Hill. That's what I think of when I think of him first, of course. It's kind of funny. Below that, Margie, a complete stiff. I mean, just nothing, you know, but there it is plugged on the poster. Interestingly, there's the hit record, I Want to Walk You Home, which was #10 right now at the time of the show in Billboard's charts in September of 1959. And Fats was doing pretty well. In fact, this month he had 2 in Billboard's Top 40. He also had I'm Gonna Be a Wheel Someday at #22. So it's a nice timing in Fats Domino's career, but mostly it's just a gorgeous poster. So there you have it, 5 1950s rock and roll and R&B concert posters from, you know, the genre's heyday, and just all fun stuff and really fun to talk about. So thanks for your time today. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.